Okay, so we're using a 300 millimeter lens today, outdoors this time, and we're getting probably maybe 18 feet away, and we're looking at the little gems of nature right here. Again, no music today. We just have the raw sounds. I am on a flight pattern for some regional airports and other, so we may get some noise there or barking dogs. Anyway, so we'll see if we can get. That's about as close as we can get. There's 4 tubes there, 4 feeding stations, and they kind of fight over each one, but now you see it in daylight from outside versus one I took yesterday from the inside. So yeah, we get some red-headed ruby, whatever you call those varieties, and we get other kind of generic, kind of just plain. They come in, and sometimes you get a really kind of orangey red, which is really unusual. I haven't seen him lately. Maybe he's a migrator. So beautiful day. About 75 degrees in Southern California. Perfect weather, perfect fall, and well-deserved fall after a very brutal hot summer up here. And so these little guys just go through that whole thing. I just filled it yesterday, so I've been out a couple hours doing some errands, so they got it half down already. It holds over a quart, maybe about a quart and a half, not a half gallon already, but a lot. Importance is keeping it clean as possible, because trees and just general dust in the air gets kind of grimy. You don't want to get any black on it. You want to clean it out with vinegar again and wash it out really good. You know, as much as you can. You know, it's no big deal if it gets a little bit, because and they also, when they come there, they're dropping their droppings on my window too. So I cleaned my window really well yesterday, and of course, it's not really a problem because they know the spot. It's beautiful, and these are the non-migrators. It's November 3rd, the day before election, 2025 in Southern California. I'm running with a 300 millimeter lens. The 50 we didn't work, just didn't do it any justice. I would like to get closer, but right now there's not too many perching. They're just kind of fluttering. You can see the sometimes there's about a dozen of them, and they fight each other off till they get some of their nectar that they need. So, and they hide in this big tree, which the branch is right in front of it, right below me. And okay, there's a good one. He's kind of being an alpha male. And so, I don't know if the microphone will pick up the little tweeting noise, but it's really, I don't know if it's a happy sound or a warning, but it's just a miracle, these little guys, that their hearts beat so fast, and they live their whole life rarely perching, except when they're nesting. And I don't think the male sticks around. I'm not sure about that, or if he does. So I've got about 4 or 5 of them right now. This is my front porch. Yeah, I had other feeders too, but I really recommend and prefer the glass. It's easier to clean, more durable once you drop it, and it's been pretty good about keeping the orioles away. That they like fresh fruit, cut up, citrus like orange, to get the juices out of it. But they'll knock out a lot of the fluid here if they land on it, because they're a heavy bird. Just seen a couple of the orioles come in this year. And so I have plenty of flowers on the ranch too, plenty of cacti blooming right now because the weather's perfect, cool nights, warm days, which promotes the flowers to bloom, and the bees come, and so do the hummingbirds. I have some daisies blooming, some imitation lavender also blooming pretty much year-round, and then I have citrus pretty much blooming, and they like that, the nectar from there and the pollen, and as well as the bees. So I almost need I do have a 1300 millimeter lens, but it's just going to be really heavy. Okay, now we have a tribe right here. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like it if you do like it. Any questions? It's a great little thing for the elderly to watch if they're shut-ins, or just kids have a little project, keeping it clean, filling it when it's needed, and photographing the birds. And you can approach them. They know me. They're very smart. They have almost like a photographic memory of where things are, and I can walk by and they'll make their little angry tweet. But they're also waiting, and they almost land on me when I start trying to hang it up. They just really are content, and so it's a great gift. Gave a neighbor one of these for Christmas. I gave a relative, a niece, one of these in the southeast, and they're pretty much migrated to Latin America now. But those birds, here, they feed year round, and they're just, to me, they're more like insects than birds. They're so tiny. And so I'm going to wrap it up right now. I got dogs waiting and other stuff in my car. So have a great day. Enjoy nature. Remember, life is fragile. All life. Take good care of it. And protect the environment. Protect your neighbors and friends. And reach out to them. And keep the planet clean. And feed the critters if you like to. I also have a wild turkey that comes. However, she comes and steals my dog food. It's a hen solo. I've got some pictures of her, but I couldn't get her on video, and I'm hoping no one bothered her because she hasn't been here for about 2 weeks. I kind of worry about that. Wild eastern turkey, usually the hens are together with a hen. The male is here during the mating season, but why the solo turkey is a survivor, I don't know. She's first met her when she was stealing my dog food, and so I let it be, and then I start throwing grain at different places because she comes in for the grain for my chickens and peacocks, and she's welcome to do that and she's not very scary. She doesn't get too scared. So anyway, have a wonderful day.